Windy day, gusts up to 25 miles an hour, and it shifted not only the sands or the red brick terre battue here at Suzanne Langland, but the games of these two women. We are in the third set. Serena Williams, who had trouble getting any first serves in a tiebreak and lost the tiebreak 7 points to 5, held at love. Zakopalova now at love 15. So after fighting to win any points in the breaker, Williams has won the first 5 of this final set, and this point to Zakopalova.
Venus joining to give some support to her little sister. It's been quite a turn of events. Despite the tough conditions, it's been a well-played match by both players. Zakopalova just beat Serena in Marbella a few weeks ago on the clay.
Venus won 3 sets yesterday, defeating fellow American Bethany Matic Sands. There's an example of Zakopalova. She's not very big, 5'5", 110 pounds. This 27-year-old from Prague, but solid striker of the ball.
She likes the pace. She has not minded the power from Serena at all. Takes the ball early, moves very well.
For those who watched it, it's difficult to assimilate the fact that Serena Williams did not win that second set and close out the match.
That's a great return to serve. That's what she was doing when she was winning in this match. She's got to get back to basics, got to take her time between points, refocus, and somehow forget about the end of the second set where she let those 5 match points go.
And here's a break point early in this final set for Serena Williams. Just reviewing for you, Williams won the opening set 6-3, and with a score at 3-all, she broke Zakopalova at love and then held at love for a 5-3 lead, and then had 5 match points to win it. At 3-5, Zakopalova serving and could not convert in a marathon game that took both players 21 points to decide. And then Zakopalova broke Serena Williams, took it to a tiebreak, and won the tiebreaker 7 points to 5.
But the momentum was so on Serena's side. She fought her way back from 3-love down in that second set and really was gaining better movement, better ball striking, was dictating. Totally in her control.
That one clipped the baseline.
Serena would love to jump out to a 2-love lead and keep this crowd quiet. The crowd has played a huge role in the last half hour in the comeback of Zakopalova, clapping and rhythmically chanting the check.
Hall of Famer Pam Shriver with us down at courtside. Quite a battle from Zakopalova. Just would not relent, hanging on the ropes. Match point, match point, match point. Able to block those punches from Serena Williams and fight her way into the tiebreak, which she had a 6-2 lead and eventually won at 7-5. And she saves a break point here to open her service game in the final set. It's 1-all.
Pam, how does Serena look emotionally? Because at the end of the second set, she was visibly frustrated and almost to the point of tears. How does she look right now?
Well, better than she did when she served for it at 5-4. After having the 5 match points, she had the look of anguish, and the only thing that she didn't have was tears rolling down her cheeks, and that's really surprising. But when you think about the fact she's lost 4 matches in a row, this could be her 5th. I mean, she's clearly not in the same state as what we saw in Australia. By the way, it's freezing down here. That's why my teeth are chattering.
What a difference.
Temperature is around 60 degrees, but with the winds of 25 to 30 miles an hour, the chill factor must feel like it's in the 40s.
The first 2 days of tennis, we're in the heat. And there you see our Pamela trying to stay warm.
Sorry, I'll unravel myself.
Much tougher conditions today, not only with the cooler weather, but it's been extremely windy.
You look at that graphic. Never lost in the first round of a major in her career, Serena Williams. 37-0. Appeared to be 38 in a row late in the second set. Not to be, as Klara Zakopalova just would not knuckle under. Fought her way out of so much trouble, and then to win the tiebreak. Zakopalova, who has been guessing right throughout the entire match.
And that's a smart play against a quick player and someone who's comfortable on the clay. Go behind them, make them change direction.
Mary Jo, you've been wanting Serena to slow things down, slow her tempo down. She rushed through her moment there in the second. She's doing just that. She's getting into that slow tempo frame of mind.
But the double fault will give Zakopalova a break point. She saved a break point in her service game. Here's her chance to grab the early lead in the final set. Fourth double fault from Serena's end, with only one ace in the match on this slow court. All the more slower pace because of the rains at midday today in Paris. She moves to the ball. The great footwork of Zakopalova. She has the break and the lead 2-1 here in the final set. As we welcome you aboard here at Suzanne Langland Court and Roland Garros with Mary Jo Fernandez and Pam Shriver. And this has been a highly entertaining match with so many swings and emotion in play.
Well, we've had a lot of drama, that's for sure, but it did look like Serena had things under control. And in the first set, the first couple games were a little bit slow, a little bit sluggish, but then she got her balance. Her footwork was a little bit better, and she closed out the first set nicely, hitting the ball early. She moved well. Look at the great slide into the ball, and just accentuates the put away overhead. She has a set point in the first set. She was patient and gets it done. But then in the second set, after being down 3-love, she fights her way back to 5-3 and has 5 match points. And on one of them, it's Zakopalova who is offensive and takes it to Serena. And that's what ended up happening on all the match points. Serena just hoping that Zakopalova would make the error. This entire point, Serena was on the defense, way behind the baseline, misses it wide. And then in the tiebreak, Zakopalova got to the early big lead and was able to hold on barely. And that ball just ran into Serena, and Serena really beside herself. She unraveled, she got frustrated. And you could see a little bit more belief from the Czech player.
Back to that tiebreak, Serena Williams couldn't put a first serve in play, and she lost her first 4 service points. And that gave Zakopalova the big lead 6-2. Serena fought to 6-5, and then Zakopalova took the tiebreak to square the match.
And it's pretty impressive that Zakopalova is up there with the winners with Serena. I mean, she's been